Hi there, I'm Thomas from America's Gentleman, and today we're starting a new series called Last Call. It's going to be a journey through the vibrant tapestry of American cocktails. There are so many fantastic cocktails for the gentleman to drink, and many of them were created right here in the United States. To kick off our Last Call series, we're diving into the granddaddy of American cocktails, specifically how to whip up a classic old fashioned. This timeless drink is a staple in the cocktail community and a true testament to the art of mixology. Legend says that the old fashioned was invented in 1880 at the Pendas Club in Louisville, Kentucky. The drink is linked to James E. Pepper, a bartender and bourbon distiller who was a member of the club. Legend says Pepper created the drink when a guest asked for a cocktail but didn't like bourbon. It was originally called simply the whiskey cocktail and was often drank in the morning as a hangover cure, believe it or not. So let's get started on crafting this deliciously straightforward beverage that has stood the test of time. Let's head over to the bar and I'll show you how to make this classic American cocktail. Let's talk about the ingredients. You'll need just a handful of items to create this masterpiece. The main star is, of course, bourbon or rye whiskey. The choice between the two often comes down to personal preference, but both bring a wonderful depth of flavor to this drink. Interestingly enough, I live on the Illinois and Wisconsin border, so brandy sneaks into this recipe as well in this area. However, we're going to stick with the classic bourbon. Here at America's Gentleman, we believe that quality provides luxury. So we are using a wonderful quality bourbon today called Yellowstone. It's out of the Limestone Branch Distillery with the master distiller Stephen Beam. Next, you'll require some sugar, as it helps create the authentic old-fashioned experience. You can either use sugar cubes or a simple syrup. Today we'll be using a simple syrup we made here at America's Gentleman. You'll also want some aromatic bitters, which are essential for adding the complexity that you want in an old-fashioned. Finally, grab a slice of an orange and a cherry for garnish, because presentation always counts. Now that you've got your ingredients lined up, let's jump into the preparation. Start by taking your sugar and placing it in the bottom of an old-fashioned glass, which is appropriately named for this cocktail. If you're using the simple syrup, just go ahead and add the aromatic bitters to that. If you're feeling adventurous, you could also experiment maybe with some orange bitters to give your drink a unique twist and a unique blend. Now it's time to add the whiskey. Pour in about 2 ounces of your chosen bourbon or rye. This is a good ratio for a good balance, but feel free to adjust it to suit your tastes. If you prefer a stronger drink, add a little bit more whiskey. You can never go wrong by adding more whiskey. After that, it's time to add the ice. A large cube or sphere works best because it melts slowly, keeping your cocktail perfectly chilled without watering it down too quickly. Once everything's in place, give it a gentle stir. You want to mix all those ingredients together. We're not shaking them, we're just gently mixing them together. Once it's nice and stirred, we need to dress it up a little bit. It's time to express the oils from the orange slice we talked about earlier. Hold the piece of orange skin over the drink and give it a nice twist. That releases those fragrant oils that will enhance the cocktail's flavor. I like to borrow a step from making a Vesper Martini and then rub the orange peel on the rim of the glass. Just gives it that extra little panache. Then drop the orange slice into the glass, and for that extra touch of elegance, add that bar cherry as well. This classic garnish adds a pop of color and a touch of sweetness. There you have it. You've just made a classic old-fashioned cocktail that's bursting with flavor and history. This drink is perfect for sipping while winding down after a long day or impressing guests at your next gathering. Remember, the beauty of the old-fashioned lies in its simplicity. It's So take your time to enjoy each step of the process. Whether you're a cocktail aficionado or a newbie, making an old-fashioned is a fantastic way to get acquainted with classic American cocktail. It's a drink that embodies the art and of balance between sweet, bitter, and strong. Cheers to classic cocktails and happy mixing. Enjoy your old-fashioned, and until next time, keep exploring the luxurious world of America.